Miami second baseman Dee Gordon has been traded to the Seattle Mariners for 3 prospects in a deal that marks the start of the Marlins' latest payroll purge, this time under new CEO Derek Jeter. The Marlins want to cut their payroll by more than 20% to $90 million or less, which is why NL MVP Giancarlo Stanton is also on the trading block. Seattle has 8-time All-Star Robinson Cano at second base and is expected to move Gordon to center field. While Gordon has never played center in the majors, the Mariners believe he can make the transition and fill perhaps the biggest remaining need among their position players. Gordon, 29, batted .308 with 114 runs, scored in an MLB-high 60 stolen bases for the Marlins in 2017. Miami acquired right-hander Nick Neidert, the Mariners' No. 2 prospect, along with infield Chris Torres and right-hander Robert Duggar. Seattle gets international signing bonus pool allotment, boosting the amount it can offer Japanese star pitcher and outfielder Shohei Ohtani. Cubs signed Chatwood. The Chicago Cubs took their first major step toward addressing their starting pitching Thursday by signing free agent Tyler Chatwood to a 3-year contract worth $38 million. Chatwood, 27, is 4,046 with 2 saves and a 4.31 ERA in 130 Major League appearances, including 113 starts, with the Angels 2011 and Rockies 201,214, 201,617. Chicago Tribune elsewhere in sports. Mizzou volleyball meets No. 1 Penn State. The Missouri volleyball team continues play in the NCAA tournament Friday at the University Park Regional in-state college, PA, where the Tigers 2,211 will face No. 1 Penn State 311 at 1 p.m. St. Louis time. The match will air live on ESPNU. The winner advances to the Final 8 of the national tournament. The winner meets the winner of Michigan State-Illinois on Saturday. Mizzou is 0-5 all-time against Penn State and last met the Nittany Lions in 2006. The Tigers are making their 4th appearance in the round of 16 and previously made it this far in 2005, 2010 and 2016. Dave Matter. 4 Mizzou players make SEC All-Freshman team. 4 Missouri football players made the SEC All-Freshman team, including 3 key players on Mizzou's offense: center Tristan Castillo, tight end Albert Okwuegbunam and running back Larry Roundtree. 3, who made the team as both the all-purpose player and return specialist. Defensive end Trey Williams also made the team. Castillo started all 12 games for the Tigers after winning a preseason competition. He anchored a line that allowed the fewest tackles for losses in the SEC, just 34. Only Army allowed fewer in all of college football. Okwuegbunam was a second-team All-Sec choice by both the league coaches and the app media voting panel after leading the league with 11 touchdown catches on his 25 receptions for 372 yards. Roundtree, Muse No. 2 running back for the second half of the season and the team's primary kickoff return specialist, led the Tigers in all-purpose yards with 1,106, averaging 92.2 per game and 8.2 yards per play. He ran for the 3rd most rushing yards by a freshman in Mizzou history, 629 yards on 112 carries. He also had 21 kickoff returns for 457 yards. Williams joined the defensive line rotation midway through the year and finished with 16 tackles, 4 behind the line of scrimmage and 3 sacks. Dave Matter. Nassar gets 60 years. A judge sentenced Larry Nassar, the former Olympic gymnastics team physician and longtime Michigan State University instructor, to 60 years in prison on Thursday for federal child pornography crimes. The sentence, handed down by a judge in Grand Rapids, Michigan, ensures that Nassar, 54, likely will spend the rest of his life in prison. Washington Post. UFC debut in St. Louis. Tickets go on sale Friday for UFC Fight Night, which will be held Sunday, January 14 at Scottrade Center. The first UFC card in St. Louis will feature No. 8 Jeremy Stephens vs. No. 12 Doo Ho Choi at featherweight, No. 11 Uriah Hall vs. No. 12 Vitor Belfort at middleweight, and Paige VanZant against Jessica Rose Clark in UFC's new women's flyweight division. The rest of the card is loaded with UFC contenders and prospects. The event will air live on FS1. Tickets, ranging from $60 to $150, are available online at www.ticketmaster.com and at the Scottrade Center box office. Lions ambush to host Milwaukee. Still looking for their first victory of the Major Arena Soccer League season, the St. Louis Ambush 06 host the Milwaukee Wave 50 in a 7:35 p.m. match Friday at Family Arena in St. Charles. Jolion CUA women fall to C. Michigan. The Southern Illinois Edwardsville women's basketball team lost at home to Central Michigan 9,456 on Thursday night. Cassie Breen scored 20 points to lead Central Michigan 71. Lauren White scored 14 and Don Shellbeck 13 for SIUE 34. News services.